Hello everyone. This is Tenci with another Diva transformation. Today I am going to be taking this beauty and transforming her into a church diva. Now, I just want you to see a little bit of the mapping out that I do before I create my divas, but this is similar to what I'm expecting at the end of this tutorial. Now, my church hats. I've been creating for my spring collection church hats and other different types of hats for the divas. And this one is a two-toned hat, and it has some other intricacies to it. I've been having so much fun creating these hats and also just getting them ready for different occasions for the ladies. Now, today's tutorial, I am going to be adding hair to this diva. I'm going to be adding passion twists to her hair and to her hat. And I want you to see that. Now, I also have the diva will be placed on one of my fluid art pieces, and I will show you that in its entirety in just a minute. So, are you ready to get started? Because I am. I have a little bit of history to tell you about these church hats. So before I begin, I just want everybody to know that I truly appreciate them and thank you all for the support that you've been giving me on my channel. Now, I know that there are people who are coming to my channel and viewing my work, but I'm going to ask and sincerely ask that when you come to my channel, don't just view my work, but also please subscribe to my channel. It's very important to me that you subscribe to my channel and also share. Share my work with others. Share my videos with other people, your friends, your family, loved ones, anybody who you get come into contact with. Please share my stuff. As an artist, it takes a lot of time to do these videos, and I'm just pleading to you that, if you could just stop by and kind of give your support by subscribing and sharing my work, that would help me out a great deal. For those of you who have already subscribed and who have been religiously coming to my channel, viewing my work, giving comments, leaving your feedbacks, I really want to tell you, from the bottom of my heart, I am truly thankful to you for coming and looking at my work and sharing and commenting. All right, thank you so much. These are the things that we need for today's tutorial. Some hair, and today's hair we're going to be using the passion twist. You need a canvas, image of the diva, bling for her clothing, a 3D hat, a scissors, glue sticks, and a glue gun. So this is what the fluid art piece looked like, and I thought that I needed it kind of yellow. So this was why I chose this particular fluid art piece that I had. And this was also created by using my blow dryer as well as using some toilet paper rolls. So I like to take unconventional things to do some of my art. So this is what will be serving as the background for today's diva. Okay, the first thing that I am going to do for the diva, we are ready. This is what she looks like. And so I am going to do her clothing, which I've decided that I was going to use some gold, which I pre-cut. And I'm going to make her clothing from this gold. Let me just up a little bit. And all I'm doing is just add in a little bit of gold. I want the gold to be able to match with her hat. And so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to first cut out just a little piece of this white because I don't want the white to show through. And then I'm just going to glue this on so it will be like right about here. I don't want too much gold showing through because her hair will cover up some of that. So I don't need to use like a whole lot of the gold part. And you see it? So it'll be right here. And so I'll just cut where I want it. So I'm just going to cut it right about here. And cut it right about here. Because like I say, her hair is long enough that it'll be able to cover some of that space. So now all we're doing is just gluing this part down and then we'll deal with her hair. So I'm just going to glue. Let's put a little glue here. And at the end, that's it. And over on this side, I'm also going to glue. And this should be fine. So I need some more glue stick. Oh, it doesn't want to leave me. Okay, another glue stick. And so I'm just going to make sure that it's secure on the image of the diva, not on the canvas yet. And then we'll do that in a minute. Just before or just after I'm finished with her hair, then we'll glue her to the canvas. All right, so this is what the hair looks like. And this is the passion twist. And as you could see, her hair she has like the jumbo, it seemed, passion twist. So I'm just going to use the smaller version and do her hair. So like before, if you look at some of the other videos where I've been adding extensions, you would see that in order for it to be, and these were going to be crochet twists, but I don't want the crochet part. So I am just going to leave it because it wouldn't matter because her hair would be under a hat. So this is what I'm going to do. Because the hat is going to be on her hair or head, I am going to just go ahead and start the braids from right about here. Because by the time I put the hat will be able to, you won't be able to know where the braid started or the twist started. So that's where I'm going to start the twist. And so these come in like twos, but I'm not going to divide them. See, it comes, I'm not going to divide them. I'm just going to let them because the fuller it would look at the end. So like I said, I'm going to start right here and basically just a dot of glue. And I'm going to place the passion twist and then on to the next one. This would not take a whole lot of time. And like I said, I'm not cutting them, so it'll have that full look, full effect by the time I'm finished. You just apply a little pressure just so that you don't want the braids to be moving to go anywhere later on after you have sewed this. So we just continue. All I'm just going to do is add a dab of glue and that's it. clean your fingers after a while because you don't want glue all over. Even though you're not going to see it, I just believe in the neatness. So I'm going to wait a couple seconds and then I will just apply a little pressure. And voila, it's done. And you could see this is what she looks like. 3D hairstyle. Then I'm just going to add some more. Just keep going. Give it a couple seconds and then add a little pressure. Same thing. See, this goes by really quick. If you have them already, the hair already ready to go, prepared ahead of time, all you're doing is just gluing and going. And again, see how quick this is going by? This is really fast because we don't have to do like a whole lot to the hair. Just apply a little pressure and then we're done. And I'm just going to make sure that I have some on the end because of course we don't want anybody saying, oh, she's being stingy with the hair. So making sure that you apply hair all the way. Now, just taking off these extra glue marks, you'll be surprised that how much glue marks or glue, and if you're not careful, you won't be able to get them off in a neat kind of way. I don't like to see the glue marks, so I try my best to be as neat as I can. And see, we're finished with the hair on this side. Now, all we have to do is go on the other side. So again, we're going to start the hair from like a brow hair. And this is what it looks like. A dab of glue. A dab of glue. And because I'm not separating them, you'll see the fullness a lot more. When I put the hat on, you'll be able to see how full it is. And see, because I've applied a little pressure, this is not going anywhere. I may just have to cut it just because, well, actually, I guess it wasn't down good enough. So here we go. Sometimes that happens. You just need to make sure that it's attached to the image. So, not a problem. And we keep rolling. This side doesn't need a whole lot of hair because she had like a part on the side, so one side was more had more hair than the other. And so we're almost finished with this part. I'm just adding a couple more pieces in this part. And then just add a little pressure. And voila, we're done. Ouch. Be careful with the glue, y'all. This glue could get you in the times that you're not even thinking it would. But please be careful with the glue. This stuff is really hot. And when it gets you, ooh, it's hot. Okay, so you wait a couple seconds and then you apply pressure. All right. So I think this side is just about completed with the hair. So I'm going to show you what she looked like. Just as soon as I could clean my fingers off from this glue, I'll show you what she looks like. All right. So this is the hair. This is her with the hair. So now I am going to attach her to the canvas now. And then that way, if I need to add any more hair or to make anywhere or fill in spots where there might not be hair, we could do that after she's on the canvas. So here we go. So we're going to put down the canvas before we put her hat on. Just cleaning up any little area that is not cleaned or may have some glue on it. I'm just cleaning that area up. And then I am going to just put a little bit of hair. See, I'm just cleaning up where the glue, sometimes the glue may get into places that you may not see offhand. But that's part of like examining and just checking, making sure everything is fine. I want when my clients see my work that they see like near to perfection. Apply a little pressure, like I said, and we are good to go. All right. So here we go. All right, so I'm going to just map it out first before I glue her down. Want to make sure that she's in a place where I could also, the hat would be in a good position. So I always map it out before I do anything. And as you could see that when I map it out, her hair, clothing, everything will be on point. This is what she would look like when I map her out. So I'm going to put some more hair on this side, just a little bit, a couple strands, like really in this part, because I don't want to see any spaces. And that's it. We will be good. Okay, so now I'm going to check again just to make sure that it looks full. The hair looks full under her hat. And then just checking the hat to make sure that everything is good. So we'll be able to see her earrings as well as her outfit, which is this gold. I may add some more gold down here just to fill it in a little bit more, but we could do that after I put the hat on. Just so they look like a dress, or a gold dress, I'm going to add a little bit more bling to the bottom. But I am going to do this a little bit where making sure her hair is laying in a good position. I am going to put just a little dab of glue right in here so that the hair won't be going and lifting up. So nobody needs to see under there. There's nothing to see under there. So just glue that part down. And that way you see the rest of her hair, and the rest of her hair will be able to be movable. It's just that, like, I want it to stay, like, right, like, I don't want the hair to cover her eyes. So just put a little dab of glue there, and that way it will stay. The rest of the hair would be movable, but that section would not be. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and do the rest of hair. Because I don't need it to be moving after she's on the canvas. All right, so we are going to be gluing her down. So she'll be right about here. And so I'm just going to start with the bottom and just glue it. Can you see that part? Glue in. Just glue in. I want to bring it over because I want you to see my signature for my painting. And then I'm just going to go around and finish gluing the rest of her to the canvas. So I'm just gluing. Just gluing. You won't be able to see this part, so I'm just putting a little, being generous with the glue. And then of course I'm applying a little pressure because I don't want bumps and lumps. So just applying a little pressure. And that's it. Just continue making sure that all the edges are glued. And then again, the last spot. And here's the last of it. And she is done. Now, I am going to, like I said on this side, I am going to glue because I want her eyes to be seen. And then I don't want, right in this section, I don't want it to be seen. So I'm just going to put some glue there and then put the hair over it, like so. That's it. And then this part, all right, in this area, I'm going to put the hair again so we could always see her eyes. And that's it before we glue the hat, do the hat placement. So making sure all the edges are securely glued to the canvas. And then cleaning up any areas because we are almost through with this project, just making sure that everything sticks. Everything is neat and clean. And so now we could do the hat placement. And this will be the last thing that we do. I'm just checking and making sure that the hat, we're covered. Front, this is going to the front. So we're going to glue this area down. Because I want to see her eyes. So I'm going to just glue this part down. I'm just going to move it up just a little bit because I really want to see her eyes. So let's glue in this part. Glue it into the canvas. Apply a little pressure. And then we'll just turn her around. Making sure that it's all glued. And just going around and doing the same thing. And I keep going. You could put a generous amount of glue because we don't want the hat to be coming up at any point. And just apply some pressure. And here she is. And then I'm going to put some glue on her hair so that this as well won't be moving. And here we have it. She's all done. There she is. I'm just going to clean up a little bit, making sure that she's not moving. She has the two-tone. You could cover this piece. And here you have it. And I just wanted to kind of put her up a little bit, her hat, but it doesn't have to stay just as it is. And here she is. So here's the final look of the Church Diva. And I hope that you have and enjoyed yourself while doing this tutorial. Please remember to subscribe to my channel as well as share with your friends and family. And until next time, happy crafting!